Greetings in the love and in the light of our infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer. I am a humble messenger arising from within the quantum morphogenetic field unity consciousness of the law of one. We communicate now. Namaste, namaskaram. Just what exactly is source? Well, it can be understood at its face value as a placeholder word for God, which the word God has different connotations, different nuances for people. People, as many individuals as there are, you will have that many responses to the word God. Some people suffer from what is called RTS, which is religious trauma syndrome. So the word God has different nuanced meanings and impacts of meaning when people bring that in within their own truth matrix. So source has been this kind of a placeholder word, substitute word for the word God, but kind of drilling in deeper to what all this these names mean and their connotations and whatnot. But God is generally, in my mind, associated with the Old Testament, the Torah of the Judeo-Christian, Islamic, the people of the book. But God is generally associated with, in my mind, the demiurge, which is the creator God of this world, Yaldabaoth, which is the creator of physical matter. And so that has many different meanings and connotations associated with God. So source is another word. It's a popular word. People use it to talk about the prime creator, talking about the God, if you will, of the New Testament, the one that Jesus, Yeshua, Sananda, came to reveal to people and conquer this world with this gnosis, this light of the creator God, the prime creator, the infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer, the love that is the light of the universe, that is the scaffolding, is the very substance, the plasma light substance of love that is all this quantum existence. That is source, which is differentiated from the demiurge God of the Old Testament that a lot of people have negative connotations with. And the word God itself is a German word. It stems from German words. And we know how the Germans can get with their authoritative command structures and all that. But, God is associated with this authoritarian sort of a type of religion, organized religion, which is a control enslavement program. Source, being source connected, is different than the God of the Old Testament. So, and then along those lines, though, I did wish to share a more official definition, and this is coming from the recently released book, Rise of the Metahuman, the New Earth Golden Age Timeline. And there, within this book that I released March 17th, 2023, I do have a glossary section that was set up, and we'll just go to the glossary section, and it's got a fairly wide variety of terms and whatnot. Generally, these terms are germane and applicable to the narratives from the various chapters within this book, but by and large, it's a good all-around non-3D matrix controlled source for intelligence, applicable, actionable intelligence. So there's a lot of different, but within this document, this is part of the Rise of the Metahuman book that is available on Amazon. But we have, I define source in here within this glossary section, and I'm just kind of getting there to that. Thank you for your patience, dear esteemed viewer. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave this video a thumbs up. March 22nd, tomorrow is the official day one of New Earth. Magenta Pixie, her latest video, she's talking about it. Anyway, Pluto is the planet, the great planet of change, dramatic change is entering Aquarius. Exciting times ahead, folks. Exciting times ahead. Please, the knowledge is within this offering, written word offering within this manuscript, compendium of manuscripts. Please avail yourself of these written word offerings from the Umbanda New Earth Ashram for compassion and strength, and glossaries that define source. Source has many names. God, we talked about that. All it is, Atum, the sun god, is creator, the substance from which all creation unfurled. Talked about that quantum field of love, of what it's all about. Love, photon, light, your heart, the energy, the magnetism of the heart. It's powerful stuff. And I'm going to share a little bit about what source means to me. But let's get through this definition from the glossary of Rise of the Metahuman. The substance from which all creation, the plasma light grid, the prime creator, intelligent infinity, the divine grid programmer, Brahma, supreme being, the one, oneness, origin, the ineffable one, pure consciousness, I am, Allah, energy, and Wakan Tonka, the great spirit, to enumerate just a few of what source is all about. But above and beyond God, this term God that has different connotations for different people. But when I, use the word source, and I just wanted to slow down and tell you what source means to me, aside from being a word nerd and, and flying by at the seat of my pants and just, running my mouth and running my fingers, typing words out. Source means to me that which took me out of that connection with source that began to be more evident for me and dramatic demonstrations, communications, if you will, as I was led from one kind of life to where I'm at now. Source means that for me. I'm eternally thankful for that connection, that hand from source of light that was reached out to me. One of the lowest of sinners. My story, one day maybe I can share it all without fear of incrimination or anything, but anybody can turn back from whatever path, wherever they're at in life, and start heading towards the light. I'm telling you, that's what source means to me. Source means a connection, a beautiful connection every moment with every facet of life. Walking out into nature and seeing a shaft of the sunlight in just a certain way come through and illuminate that spider web that still has the morning dew in it, and seeing the prism, the light, the many colors of the photon being split into its 7 rays, photonic rays, the colors just from a shaft of light going into a dewdrop that's snagged within a spider's web, and seeing that brilliance and opulence and beauty of just something so simple. That is what source is. Source is being self-empowered. Source is magic. Source is connection with everything, the cosmos. Source is awakening of who you really are, aside from this 3D mutant matrix, control matrix. That is what source is. That is what your source connection is. And I'm here to tell you that tomorrow, March 23rd, the 3D matrix, the power, the dark cabal, all that crap that they had used to enslave people, to employ another German word, kaputt, it is over with, totally over with. The awakening is commenced, the awakening is just, the energies are just unimpeded. The light of source is coming into everybody's life, and it can either hit you like a brick to those who are wanting to stay asleep in their third dimension control matrix reality, or it will hit you like a feather and it will lift you. But the choice is yours to either go with the flow, evolve or die, because that's essentially what happens if you're trying to stay asleep. All these people that have been digging their bunkers and Matrix and all the dark cabal, the Illuminati control freak reptilians that think that they're going to get through this transition, this huge galactic transition, these photonic source energy lights of evolution that are coming through, you can't do it. You either have to accept it and evolve, or you try to maintain your illusion and you'll be crushed. The earth changes that are here, that are coming, everything. You can't, all of the lower energies, the 3Ds dissolve, going away. That is what source is. That's what source means to me. Source, not just some word, it's a popular word, a lot of people use it, but source is for me to try to communicate to you, dear, esteemed, honorable, notable, and noble viewer, is not just some little catchy word. I'm telling it, give you a heartfelt testimony as to what it means to me. It means powerful magic of being connected with all life, everybody. And I'm still going through my ego illusions. I've still got my, I know that, my 5D personality is still being downloaded and integrated. It's a journey for all of us. I still have my struggles. I have to, still dismantling my ego, but it's a process. Ascension is a process. But believe me, it is a real process. And if you doubt it for 1 second, doubt it to your own peril. Or not. You can stay in the 3D asleep illusion and you'll be cycled to another 3D planet somewhere. But this planet, this Earth, is on the Golden Age timeline. The 5th dimension is rising. Metahumans are rising. Everybody who embraces the higher personality, connection to source, the higher chakras, you're all aligned to galactic chakras, you're all of that. Everybody's rising. Now that's what source is. Everybody. Does not matter. If you're caught up in this game of trying to divide people on their little spacesuit, their little human construct, their little flesh puppet, this is the least important thing in this world. Trust me, this is nothing but just something that's thrown away at the end of the day. Your spirit body, your etheric body, your light body, your rainbow body, that is source. That is what is important. And that is my heartfelt testimony to communicate to you, the dear, esteemed, honorable, notable, and noble viewer.
Namaste. Namaskaram.